These delays by Blizzard are getting out of hand. Today on November 15th, when Blizzard was supposed to be pushing out their mid-season balance patch and later than they had supposedly wanted to, it has once again been delayed to resolve a critical issue. But to be honest, the only critical issue I'm seeing is that most of you are not currently subbed to the GameLeap website. Our website has hundreds of educational guides written by the top coaches in the game, designed specifically to help you soar up the ranks and get to your desired SR. It is honestly a steal to get such high-level coaching at such a bargain, and the fact that you don't have a sub yet is a critical issue. Follow the link in the description below to resolve this critical issue now and quit delaying the gains on your SR so you don't end up like Blizzard. Okay, getting back into our video for today. So I was ready to make a mid-season cycle patch video, which is what they're calling it now. I was ready to go through all the changes and any sort of updates that they may have made from the last time we made a video on this topic. And much to my surprise, I was sent a post on the Blizzard forums by Craig, the community manager himself. And of course, it is titled regarding our mid-season cycle patch, which as we all can feel is dreadful wording. And pretty much Craig goes on to say that today's patch is delayed as we work to resolve a critical issue. We'll provide an update here and set the patch live as soon as the problem is addressed. Now, there is not anything else about what this critical issue was in the rest of this post. In fact, this post is very small, sadly. There's not much that's said. But carrying on, it says this includes the upcoming balance changes, bug fixes, including those that affect May, and core content updates we have planned for this patch. This delay also impacts the delivery of Overwatch League viewership incentives and perks from the postseason matches during the period between October 30th to November 4th, along with the rotation of cosmetics in the Overwatch League shop. Daily and weekly challenges will reset today, as well as the standard shop refresh. Thanks for your understanding. We'll be working on releasing this patch as soon as possible. And then they go on to say follow our socials for more updates. And boy, oh boy, are the comments livid. Before we get into just how bad the comments are ripping into Blizzard, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more updates, alright? And unlike Blizzard, when there's something to update you on, we actively update you with all of the information we have rather than vague wording, so make sure that you're subbed to us for more content. So before we go into what people are saying, my personal thoughts are ones of major concern. Reading this has brought me back to the days of Overwatch 1, where we had to deal with utter incompetence and lack of communication, and we had to find out things from leaks and then be upset about them in order for them to get changed, and no one was talking between the community and the devs. At least in this case, they were kind enough to update us on a little bit more about why it's been delayed, but it already got delayed once. You've already delayed this one time. I mean, how much time do you really need to make adjustments to a few numbers and some bug fixes? You would think that a company that got 35 million downloads in the first month of Overwatch 2 and has breathed a fresh life into this IP that was dying just a year ago would have a little bit more fire under them. And honestly, a lot of newcomers may think that I'm being harsh, but this is the same Blizzard that we've seen before. As a veteran player, I am very disappointed in the ability for them to delay twice a patch that is something so simple. There has been a lot of promise coming out of Blizzard about new characters and new content and new things, and this roadmap about how much they have planned to make sure that things are constantly being updated and changed throughout the game's life. And yet here we are, and we can't even get a mid-season balance patch out in an orderly fashion. They don't even go on to give an ETA or even say we expect this to be resolved within the day or nothing, not even within the week. This could be another 2 weeks. We might not even see this balance patch until season 2 at this point, which is only half of a month away. And it's very obvious I'm not the only person concerned by this, as Demon Karis says, I hope that by delayed you mean hours rather than days. This has been a long time coming and it kind of sucked to have to wait even more. I hate to break it to you, Demon Karis, but this is exactly what we're all used to. All of us old Overwatch 1 players are very used to this. Now, all of this being said, this has been very doom and gloom so far, and I feel like that's a little bit unfair, seeing as Overwatch 2 has been incredibly successful and has been a complete blast to play through. But so far in Overwatch 2, we've had 3 heroes have to get disabled in 1 season. And this is with their shorter form season timeline, where it's only 2 months at a time. Back in the early days of Overwatch 1, we had 3 or 4 or more month-long seasons, and now we have a shorter season. You still have to disable 3 heroes. it seems that May players will not be getting their hero back for at least a little while longer, and I really apologize for that. I mean, honestly, why not just bring back the PTR? If you're having so many issues detecting critical bugs and you're having issues playtesting all of your stuff to the point where you have to straight up disable heroes, bring back the PTR that existed in Overwatch 1. And for those of you who don't know, Overwatch 1 had a server where people could log in and play on the next upcoming patch and test it for Blizzard. This later ended up becoming the experimental card, which ended up just being a cluster of very random looking updates and stuff that never really made it through to the actual game and was more of just a April Fool's card than anything. And now here we are, and you need playtesters, just bring it back. Bring back the PTR so we can test these things ahead of time and fix them ahead of time so we don't have 2 delays for something as simple as a balance patch. That being said, some people have a lot more patience and are saying, no problem, hopefully it's delivered in a timely manner, in a perfect state, but a lot of the comments are things like, this company is a critical issue. I don't know, I as an Overwatch enjoyer have a ton of faith for the game still, even though the monetization has been sloppy, now the updates are getting delayed, May has just not been in the game, neither, I mean, you know, it's a lot, really. But I've always been one to hope for the best and just assume that over time, the developers will start to nail it and get it down, but really, this is not a good look for a company that has such little community tolerance left. And Overwatch is a unique game where there are heroes that are super oppressive at every level, and if these heroes aren't tweaked, they make other heroes unplayable. And this is really a problem, because if you don't have consistent balancing to sort of have a light at the end of the tunnel for people who play those heroes that are hard countered, for people who feel like they can't get any value in the meta because their hero just sucks now, then those people are simply going to stop playing your game, and bringing them back is going to be a much harder sell than, hey, just hang on for a little longer and this character will get nerfed. I mean, just think about how many players we've already lost from people who started playing Bastion, enjoyed him, and then just never came back because he took 2-3 weeks to actually get put back into the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's more of what's happening today, where a lot of people who were excited to play May again, ready for her to be in a playable state, all the bugs have been fixed, and now she's actually able to be selected in the hero screen, are instead slapped in the face with a, hey, we're delaying the patch, we have an issue, we don't know how long it'll take. I don't know, it's very disappointing to see. It very much is bringing up some old trauma from Overwatch 1, and I just hope that this isn't going to be something that we see down the road and is going to be consistent down the road. In any case, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I am really eager to hear your guys' thoughts on this delay thing. Do you think that Blizzard will continue to be bad about updates? Do you have high hopes? Either way, talk about it down below and let me see what your thoughts are. As soon as we have some serious updates, I am happy to release them here, so be sure to like and subscribe for more educational and news content, and I will see you all again very soon. And don't forget once more to check out our website. Until next time, take care and peace.